You're okay. I encountered Budgie on my drive home from the office. There is a local graveyard that tends to have animals discarded, and it had been brought to my attention that this puppy had been hanging out there for several days. He was hungry, he was itchy, and he was fearful. He did not have any interest in encountering humans aside from them feeding him. When I tried to pick him up, he was highly agitated. He was so scared. He was reactive, definitely a spicy puppy. The local security guys in the area helped me to pick him up, and we loaded him into a shopping bag that I happened to have with me, and that was it. Puppies who have been abandoned and are running on pure adrenaline to survive really need some time to decompress, and I thought the best place for him to do that temporarily would be at my place. So I took him home. He fell asleep in the bag when I was preparing the area that he was going to stay in, and he fell asleep, I think because he finally felt peaceful or perhaps safe wrapped in the bag. And I felt so guilty having to wake him up to let him know that it was time to have dinner and it was time to settle into his new digs. He had a skin condition, which is pretty common in Bali, and while absolutely, I would suggest that people take animals to the vet for these types of situations. It happens to be a situation that I'm comfortable handling. So what we did is we just started him right away on special shampoos and some healing oils. And that was the jump start to kind of move him forward on his skin recovery. He settled and started to realize that he was safe, he had access to nutritious food, and that he wasn't in any danger. He really came to life, and he was just a comedy show. Budgie was friends with all of the animals that lived in my home, cats included, and he seemed to really flourish. And while his skin took a bit of time to recover from the conditions that he had, he was a bull of life. Like, he was just running free, eating tons, playing hard, and sleeping wherever he wanted. He's a very willful dog from the start, and as he grew, it became evident that he was going to use his body. He became quite a big boy to bounce himself around however he wanted. He was sleeping on the bed, he's wrestling with the adult dogs, and he really made friends with everybody in the house.
You're so squishy.